Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all well and keeping safe. And on today's video we will look at how we are unable to invest directly with treasury bills. However, we can invest indirectly through money market funds. So guys, you should not let your money lie idle in the house. Let the money work for you. And on today's topic, we will look at money market funds in Kenya. So if you're new here, please make sure to hit the like, share and subscribe button. And to my returning subscribers, thank you. I really do appreciate you always support me. Much love. So if you're here, please make sure to definitely stick until the end of this video. And welcome back to another video. On today's topic, we'll look at money market funds in Kenya. So money market fund fall under the unit trust or the mutual funds. So what is a mutual fund or a unit trust? It's a collective investment scheme. It's whereby the asset fund manager, they will be able to pull funds from different investors with the same financial goals and invest it on behalf of them, directly or indirectly. So guys, if you have a financial goal, you have an objective, example, you want to build a house in the next 3 to 4 years, you have a purpose, why not invest in money market fund? You should not let your money lie idle in the bank account, because apparently in bank accounts you will be earning an interest rate annually at around 4%, and it will be subjected to a ledger's fee. So why not invest in money market fund? For example, if you decide to invest in money market fund, if you have 1 million Kenyan shillings, on a monthly basis, you will be earning roughly 7,000 Kenyan shillings. That is around 84,000 per year. So it has a compounding effect. So the people who are scared to invest in money market fund, or if you have a plan if you have a financial plan, you have a financial goal, you have a project coming up, start investing in money market fund, whereby you will be earning good interest rates. So number one factor to consider when investing in money market fund, you need to check the management fees. You cannot just invest with any asset fund manager. No ways. You have to make comparison. What are their management fees? Because the fund managers, they're always paid through the management fees. Of course, the higher earnings they're getting, it means your management fees will be higher. So make sure you go for a low management fees. Another thing to consider, you need to consider the interest rates. You have to do comparison. What is the interest rate, especially on a daily newspapers, on the Business Insider, below where they always put like the stocks, information regarding the stocks. There is always information which is always published by the CMA, the Capital Market Authority, regarding their yields, their daily yields. So that is where you can go and compare. Oh, this company, it's offering this interest rate, this one is doing good, this one, oh, the interest rate is very low. So there is information. So knowledge is power. Another thing to consider when you're investing in money market fund, you have to check for stability and liquidity. You do not want to invest in any money market fund, and when it comes to withdrawing your funds, it's like right now we're experiencing financial difficulties and we cannot process your funds because of 1 to 2 to 3 things. No ways. It's supposed to be liquid. If today you wake up and say, I want my money, they should be able to process your money within 2 to 4 working days. Some, if you're using M-Pesa whatsoever, it takes 24 hours or it's instant. So these are the things you need to look at. And then another thing to need to look at, you need to look where do they invest your money, because the asset fund managers, they always invest your money in short-term debt securities, and probably most of them they invest it in treasury bills, and commercial papers, and some in certificates of deposits. And apparently some companies like Saiton, they always invest in real estate, and right now real estate is not doing good. So just think about the scenario. Is your money is your money liquidated? If you want your money today, will you be able to access your money or not? So these are the things you need to look at. And of course, higher interest rate, it means they are investing your money in riskier assets. Do you want to sleep in peace at night, or sleep with worries? Is my money safe or not? So it's what I will advise, it's good to go with companies who invest in short-term debt securities, less than a year, in treasury bills, in a certificate of deposits, or they invest in commercial papers. With real estate, I'm not sure, because right now the real estates are not doing so well. And another thing to consider before investing in the money market funds, you have to check if they are registered with the under the Capital Market Authority. You have to check in case of any dispute. You can always file a case against them, and of course you will win if the company is registered under the Capital Market Authority. If it's not registered under the Capital Market Authority, of course you're not gonna win your case, you will lose. So these are the things you need to look at, because knowledge is power. You do not want to invest in any company and then at the end of the day start regretting. And then you need to look at the terms of depositing, because some companies they will allow you, like CIC, the first deposit, like initial deposit, minimum deposit is 5,000 Kenyan shillings, and then after that you can deposit like around 1,000, if you have money 100,000, and etc. While others like Zimele, minimum deposit is 100, even is it Gengis, or I do not know how to spell this asset fund manager, but of course also they're charging around like, no, the initial deposit is roughly around 100 shillings, but with Saiton, Britam, and etc., minimum deposit is 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So you have to check what is pocket friendly according to you. And then another thing to consider is withdrawal methods, the terms and conditions. Like some of the companies, like in a month, they will only allow you to withdraw once with no transaction cost. But after that, if you're withdrawing, keep withdrawing like 2 times, 3 times, of course, they will initiate transaction cost. But some companies, whether you are withdrawing once, you are withdrawing twice, how many times? 10 times. Each and every transactions, there will be like transaction cost, which is very costly, right? So these are the things you need to look at. And another thing to look at, I already talked about management fees, right? I hope so. Another thing to look at, you need to check the list. What I can recommend, like what I can recommend, the money market funds in Kenya, I can recommend like Sanlam, Zimele, the Britam, CIC, we have NCBA, we have Equity. So this is what I can recommend, but make sure you do your due diligence before investing in any money market fund, because you do not want to regret and say, okay, I wish I did not do this, I wish. Yeah, so if you have any project coming up, you have your goals, make sure you invest in money market fund. It will enable you to earn interest on compounding compounding rate, because the interest rate always compounds, which is really good. I did this and it helped me. It's like you're sitting in the house and money, it's like the money is working for you. It's like you're sitting and then every month you're expecting, oh, I will be getting around 10,000. If you have 5 million, it's around 40,000, 32,000. So it's like you're earning salary, right? And if you're disciplined enough, you will not withdraw that cash. You will let that cash compound and compound and compound. And then finally, when you want to do your projects, definitely you will go and write an email. But nowadays there is an application, like there is an app for each fund, for each professional fund asset manager. You can just log in on their website and just do your thing. Yeah. So these are the things you need to look at when you want to invest in money market fund. It's always good because you can access your money anytime. And of course, for the people who are unable to invest like in treasury bills, this is what I can recommend, because the fund asset managers, they will invest it indirectly on behalf of you, because if you're doing it by yourself, it has a lot of paperwork. So the fund managers, they will invest this on your behalf. But make sure when you're investing in money market fund, make a comparison between the T-bills. What is the interest rate with the T-bills? What is the interest rate with the money market funds? Yes, because also T-bills, if you're disciplined enough, it's less than a year. It's a short-term debt instrument, less than a year. If you're disciplined enough, you can still survive. And if the interest rate is, of course, more than the money market fund, of course, you will check and of course resonate and choose what you want to do. However, guys, do not be scared. If you are a risk averse person, the money market fund is best for you. Don't let your money lie idle in your bank account earning 4% interest or under the mattress because you are a risk averse person. Money market funds are very safe. So this is what I can recommend. It's very good. Actually, I benefited from it. So guys, thank you so much for always watching and supporting me. If you have any feedbacks, you have any suggestions, you want me to do other videos, you can always leave your comments behind. See you until next time. Bye.